What if I told you that the key to becoming a successful student was less about intelligence and more about a few simple strategies that only the top students are using? The secrets that allow these students to ace their classes while freeing up enough time for extracurriculars and hobbies and somehow still seeming more rested and happy than everyone else. Well, in this video, we're going to be discussing 4 strategies that you can implement in your own life to become one of those top of the class students. If you're new here, my name is J.R. Smith, and I'm a 4th-year medical student at the Mayo Clinic. Since I started medical school, I've been obsessed with learning the best study habits, time management tips, and productivity hacks that would allow me to not only survive medical school, but thrive. And I've narrowed it down to 4 key tips, as well as a bonus tip that we'll discuss at the end. But tip 1 is to make your work purposeful. Think about it like this. Imagine trying to climb a mountain without a clear summit in sight. You might scramble up a few rocks, sure, but without the goalpost guiding your steps, the climb feels endless. That's how many students approach their studies. They grind through textbooks, memorize formulas, and may even ace their tests, but it all feels like a treadmill to nowhere. There's no joy or spark or feelings like you're actually making a difference. Well, the good news is that finding your purpose in your studies doesn't require some grand revelation. It all just starts with asking yourself a simple question. How can what you're studying make a difference in your long-term goals? Can you use your future skills or knowledge to help someone build something cool or contribute to a cause that you're passionate about? And sometimes the purpose is just doing well enough in a class that you can build a strong application to apply for more school and take more classes. That's totally fine, but identifying the answer to this question is like finding a hidden treasure map. Once you know your why, studying transforms from a chore into an adventure. You're now fueled by a burning desire to reach the summit, not just climb another rock. Your purpose will always be your compass. It's a lot easier to succeed when you've given whatever you're doing meaning. The second tip is to create the perfect workspace. Think of it like this. When the environment is a hurricane of clutter, your mind becomes a tornado of distraction. You have to spend precious minutes searching for what you need, and eventually you've drained your brain's capacity for working and you're left scrolling through Instagram. And the scientific evidence is pretty clear. Studies have shown that a structured workspace improves memory and recall, and organization boosts efficiency and motivation. So spend some time decluttering and making a perfect workspace for yourself. By decluttering and personalizing your desk setup, you'll create a workspace that you're actually excited to go to, almost as excited as I am to talk about today's sponsor, Flexispot. Flexispot is a standing desk company that was kind enough to send us one of their amazing desks. This gave us the perfect opportunity to create a customized space for Madison since she will now be working from home. And assembling it was so easy, I'm pretty sure it took us like 5 minutes from opening the box to having it set up. I'm a huge proponent of standing desks since they give you the option to move from standing to seated positions, and as an aspiring orthopedic surgeon, I can't emphasize enough how important it is to avoid sitting for long periods of time. The Flexispot desk has been a game changer for us. The maple desk setup works great for the overall light theme she was going for, and the size is perfect for our space. We went the 48 by 24 inch desktop, but they have a variety of sizes and colors for you to choose from. This desk also comes with a drawer for storage, USB charging, and one of the best features for us is a child lock so that our son can't raise or lower it. If you're wanting to get started on creating the ideal workspace for yourself, check out the link in the description below and get your Flexispot desk now. Those desks play no games, but that's not to say you shouldn't, which brings me back to tip number 3, which is gamify your work. Sometimes it's hard to connect our work to our purpose, or we're still not feeling it after decluttering and personalizing our workspace. Well, one trick that some of the best students use is gamification. Gamification is just tapping into the power of human motivation. It's using things like leaderboards, streak counters, and rewards to make studying fun. If you're not new to this channel, you're probably aware that I use a tool Anki to study. This is an incredible resource, not only because it uses evidence-based study strategies, but because it makes studying feel like a game. Using flashcards to test myself as a challenge to every study session, and by tracking how many cards I've learned, it makes learning feel like I'm leveling up. And one of my favorite features is the streak counter that tracks how many days in a row I've used it. My current streak is actually now over 1,000 days, and honestly, part of my motivation to continue to study every day is the refusal to break that streak. But studies have shown that gamification boosts motivation and engagement, improves memory and retention, and reduces stress and anxiety. I don't think that there are many people who would tell you that they enjoy studying, but I also don't think that there are many people who would tell you that they don't enjoy games. So by reframing how we approach our studying into something that's a game, we may actually be excited to do it. There are already tons of learning platforms that incorporate games into their lessons, but you can also just create games yourself. Find ways to track your progress and visualize your achievements. Gamification is a personalized journey, so figure out what works for you and have fun with it. And the final tip is studying ahead. This is all about embracing a proactive approach to your studies that will boost your confidence, reduce your stress, and ultimately make you a better learner. We all know the turtle and the hare story. The rabbit sprints ahead in their race only to burn out and allow the slower but much more steady turtle to overtake him and win. Studying ahead prevents the last-minute cram sessions or that full-out sprint that we've all done and probably regret. And when we study ahead, we're able to space out our learning, which makes our retention of the material a lot better. And we also won't have any last-minute pre-test panic attacks, which I'm sure we also have all experienced. To accomplish this, I recommend scheduling out your studying at the beginning of every block or semester. Review the syllabus and try to get ahead by 1 to 2 days every week. This will compound over time, and by the final week of the course, you've already learned everything and can really just focus on test prep. There's no magic formula to staying ahead. It's just about taking small steps forward every day, staying consistent, and developing a study plan that works best for you. It's about giving yourself the best chance to succeed while actually enjoying the process of learning. And as promised, a bonus tip to becoming the ultimate student is taking part in my Evolving Student Challenge. This challenge consists of 30 videos that are released once per day over the course of a month that covers topics ranging from discipline and time management to study and test taking tips. And not only will you receive access to my personalized Notion workspace, but we will work through it together through the course, so by the end of the month, you will have a personalized workspace for you that will keep you organized, productive, and on track to achieve all academic and professional goals that you have for yourself. We also have a fantastic community of students who have either already completed the challenge or are in the process of completing the challenge, so that you can connect with, inspire, and be inspired by other students who are like-minded and have similar goals. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'm excited for you to join our incredible community of ambitious students. But that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, consider supporting the channel by liking and subscribing if you haven't already. And as always, keep evolving, and I'll see you guys in the next one.